Hey guys, what's up? Welcome in. Welcome to my channel. My name is Christina and this is Sacred Alchemy. I am so glad that you are here. If you are returning, I am so glad that you're back. Thank you for all the supports, all the likes, comments, and shares. I really appreciate you guys. Okay, all the super thanks, the donations, just everything. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And if you are new here, welcome in. Okay, I hope you you know, if you were led here, it wasn't by accident, okay? So I already said my prayers, put up some protection for me and the collective that's going to be watching this video. And my intentions are to bring truth into the light and to help you and guide you onto your highest and greatest good, receiving messages from the spiritual realm and the angelic realms, okay? So let's get into it, guys. Let's see what the collective has. We're going to tap into the collective energy. Always use your gift of discernment. Not everything's going to fit, and that's okay, okay? Always go to God for the final confirmation, to your spiritual team, and meditate on it, okay? Always, always, always. Always use discernment and always go to God for your final confirmation. Let's get into it. We're going to start with these cards here. Let me just do a shuffle. You guys, I have been seeing 7-11 everywhere. And I know I said this in my message that I posted yesterday, but I mean, I have seen, it's like today even 2 different times. Like, even on, like, when I'm on my personal Facebook page and I'm seeing it on like 711 likes. So I don't know, that's really significant. It's like something is just coming in, man, fast. Oh, it could be, okay, never mind. I was told to put that back. All right, let's get into it. Let's see what we have, okay? Holy Spirit, holy angels, divine masters, ascended masters, what do we have? So somebody here in the energy is wearing a mask, okay? There's somebody here wearing a mask. Okay, this has a lot to do with emotions, okay? This is a very... I'm indifferent, limits, no compassion. Disinterested, neutral, emotional distance. So somebody is blocked off right now. Somebody has a blockage. I don't know if this is you, collective, or somebody that's close to you, or a karmic. I don't know. But then we have this emotional fulfillment card. So it's weird because it's like emotional distance, then emotional fulfillment. But there's a mask here. Let's get more on this. Safe, happy. Spirit could be saying that it's okay to open yourself up emotionally. You've done the work. I'm not sure if this is your energy with the mask wearing. It could be. You could be wearing a mask. I don't know. Only you're going to know that. Maybe there's some emotional healing that needs to be done. Empathic mother. This is 2 different cards right here that say mother on them. Look at, guys. Emotional fulfillment and empathic mother. Deep emotional wisdom. Okay, so yeah, this is 2 different energies here. Okay, I'm getting somebody who is emotionally. This is like Queen of Cups energy here. This is this could be, you know, or like Queen of Pentacles. This is like emotional fulfillment. This is emotionally stable, emotionally mature, a very healing energy. You have very deep emotional wisdom. And I'm getting that you've had that because you've dealt with a lot of people that are very insecure and that are indifferent, as in they're all the same. Like, what is that saying? The blind follows the blind, or I don't know what that saying is. Or it's like the followers, everybody just follows with it. It's like people who aren't indifferent, they're just the same. And you've dealt with a lot of people who are emotionally blocked. They wear masks, they're emotionally blocked, they could be emotionally abusive. And so you've gained a lot of wisdom from dealing with these type of people. Okay. This could have been very heartbreaking. It could be people that, because of their insecurities, they like to stab people in their heart. They like to break hearts. The abusing. Tell me more. Yeah, don't be fooled. Tricks leading mental traps. So these are people who like to play a lot of games. that could be into spell work with the magic and the bunny. They could like to emotionally manipulate people. How this is tied to you, I'm not sure. They like to use deceiving spirits here on the bottom of the deck. They're projecting and using you as a scapegoat, possibly, or they have in the past. And this is why you've become so emotionally mature. Spirit wants you to know that you do have your, oh, I've just seen this packet poking up on me on the kipper, so maybe we need to use the kipper. But you are held in high honor because your heart is light as a feather, and through all this emotional manipulation and heartbreak, you have somehow still remained an empathetic mother archetype. What do we have? What do we have? Ankh, sign of light protection. Osiris, Isis, ancient Egypt. Okay, so you could resonate with ancient Egypt, the number 9 here. I'm getting like 9 of wands energy here with this. So that's like you are the wounded healer. You are the phoenix rising from the ashes. You could work with Osiris or Isis, or you're being guided to Tet as well. The Ankh, hey, represent, man. Gotta keep key of life, man. It's very, very powerful, okay? Very protective, okay? So that could be significant here. You could be, whether male or female, it doesn't matter. Listen, guys, energy, it's not gender fluid. It's like you could be male or female. It's energy, right? So when I say he, it could be she, and I say she, it could mean he, all that stuff. Okay, I'm not going to get into that all, but hey, if you're watching tarot, you should know how, you should know. Ooh, it says, do not cast pearl to swine. Matthew, the book of Matthew could be very significant. Do not cast your pearls to swine. So, you know what I'm getting from this is you are learning how to decipher, like you're a healer. Okay, I'm seeing this clear as day with the ancient Egypt, the empathetic mother, the Queen of Cups, like the psychic, intuitive, empathic energy here. You've had to learn, because you know, once you are a healer, especially if you're a shamanic healer, you're a healer, there's a lesson that we have to learn on our journey in each lifetime, right? And that lesson is that not everybody's meant to know what you know. Kind of like that high priestess energy of sacred knowledge, okay? And you have to learn how to discern what needs to be shared and what doesn't. And that's a hard lesson to learn, because at first, especially when we go through our spiritual awakening, guys, we overshare. We overshare. I know I did. I got myself into quite a bit of trouble a couple times, that God had to come through and send my spiritual team and stuff. Sorry, guys, my hair. Send my spiritual team in to save my ass, because maybe you guys resonate. I know when I first had my awakening, that first couple of years, like I was so excited. I just wanted everybody, to know the truth that I knew. I wanted everybody to have the knowledge. I wanted everybody to wake up. I wanted everybody to go, I wanted that so bad. And it really got me hurt. First of all, it got me very spiritually attacked. It got people very jealous over my energy for some reason. I don't know why they would be jealous. I have no idea. It's like, it's not me, it's God. I can't help what information I'm getting. Anyways, you guys know what I'm talking about, okay? And then I had an ex of mine. I had caught him reading my journals and shit a couple times, and little did I know I was, not in a very good place that part of my life. But looking back on it, I know now that that person was trying to get into my one second. Sorry about that, guys. Interruptions, right? Ooh, and what was I just saying about the shaman? And that's on the bottom of the deck. I'm talking to a shaman. Anyway, so what I was saying, I got distracted, guys. Sorry. Helping spirits for wisdom and guidance. So it's like you were getting all these ways to heal. And so you were around a lot of people that were unhealed, right? And you wanted to pour into them. And you wanted them to heal. And you were sharing your knowledge of the things that you were learning and about the deceiving spirits and about emotional manipulation. And yet these people were really using this against you to attack you, okay? Because they wanted your gifts or whatever the fuck they wanted to. And you had to learn the hard way. You can't cast your pearls into swine. You can't tell everybody your information. Not everybody wants to be saved. Not everybody wants to heal, okay? And you really had to discern from that. So that's what I'm getting off of this, okay? You really had to learn discernment of who's coming in because they truly want your help or they want to heal, or who's coming in to emotionally manipulate you. And then there's also, it comes more spiritual. People are coming in and acting like they want to help you. And then it's kind of like that energy, you know, like when you first have an awakening and you want to go on to the spiritual community, you want to get in touch with readers and you want to get all these readings done. And you be very fucking careful with that, guys. I'm being so fucking for real. Like, I know that you're going through a spiritual awakening and then you get into the tarot world and shit starts tripping you out. So you start getting on people's lives and getting these mini readings, and you got to really be careful with that. I'm telling you, because there's readers out here more than there's more dishonest readers out here than there are honest. I'm telling you that. And I'm not just saying that to put anybody down. I'm telling you, I've seen it. And I have if you know, you know. Okay. And I'm telling you, you have to be very careful who you let tap into your energy, because they might see something in your energy that you don't even know about yourself. You don't know what spirits people are working with, what they might, and then the spirits that they're working with could be deceiving them. And then if they see something in your energy that indicates that they're higher ranking than you, or you have a better destiny, or you have this cornucopia coming to you, you have this spiritual inheritance. There are people out there that are sick in their head and for some reason get deceptive and think that they're going to steal that from you, or they get jealous because you're coming to them for help, right? And they're like, why are they, if they're coming to me for help and they are outranking me, fuck that. Like, they get jealous and envious about that. And it's like, bitch, like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, that's what your job is. Like, people need to stop fucking fighting for power and realize that we are all doing, this shit makes me so mad. Like, we are all doing God's work. We all need to team up together and work together, not be fucking jealous of each other. That shit makes me so mad and envious. Like, how dare you have a gift to read people's energy and to like, I'm getting mad. Like, this shit pisses me off. And it pisses the spirits that I work with off, and the archangels, it pisses them off. Like, how dare you be blessed with a gift to read into people's energies, because you're supposed to guide them to the next step in life so that they can live out God's will and destiny. And what the fuck why do you think that you have the authority and the right to steal that from somebody? If it's coming out in the energy and they have a destiny that you don't have, it's because they fucking earned it. And how dare you try to take that from somebody? That shit pisses me off to the core. There's not a lot of things that make Christina mad. Really, I don't get mad very easily. But that type of stuff, and since I've gotten into spirituality, I was so blind to that. And I've seen it now, and I feel the energy all the time, and I hear about it, and I see it. I feel that spirit on people that want to take. And not to mention my own experiences that I've had to fucking deal with because of that. It's like the audacity of people. You are meant, if somebody comes to you and you're a reader and you see that they have this bright future and they have all this stuff that they're going to do and they have this huge will with God, be fucking happy that you got to be a step in their fucking process. That's a blessing. That is a blessing, that this person might be going through a dark night of the soul and coming to you to find out truth and be able to get some type of healing so that they can go on their next step closer to that destiny. You're an important part of God's will. And for you to turn your back on that, and you wonder why you get so fucked up. You wonder why karma hits you so fucking bad. Why you lose family members. Why you get in fucking car accidents. Why all this bad shit's happening. I don't wish that shit on anybody. I don't wish nothing bad on nobody. But I'm just telling you, I'm reading the energy. I know this is the type of shit that happens. And then people have the audacity to sit there and make up lies about the chosen and the divine. Oh, they're attacking me. They're in dark spirituality. They're doing black magic. No, bitch. No one's doing no black magic. You're getting fucked up by the Most High God and his fucking warrior angels because you was out here being a fucking pussy. You're being weak. I'm sorry, guys, about my language. This is my shadow coming out a little bit because this shit pisses me off. This is pussy-ass shit that people do. It's bitch made. This isn't divine. That's not divine. That's a Satan. That's you being Satan's little bitch. That's what that is. You being Satan's little bitch. You're bending over for Satan, letting him fuck you right in the ass. Just saying. So, I'm going to get off this subject because I see this in the energy all the time, and I'm sick of reading about it, to be honest with you. I really am. Leave the healers alone. Let them do their fucking job. And people who, I'm telling you, this new energy that we're getting into, people are losing their gifts left and right because they were never meant to have them in the fucking first place. Some of these people were never meant to have gifts. They've stolen them and siphoned energy from divine ones that haven't been able to awaken yet or heal yet, or having trouble healing because of the, let me get off this. All right, guys. Let me alchemize and transmute this energy, man. All right, guys, I'm back. I had to, like, you know, hold on, I want to drink water. Yes, I'm at this point in my workout and healing journey, physical, that I'm drinking just fucking straight waters, gallons of water like a gangster. So anyway, I get my fucking water in. Like, I have such trouble with staying hydrated. By, anyways, I know I just kind of went off like a little whippersnapper there. I do have a temper. It's the Italian blood. I can't help it. Confirmation. Hey, if anybody knows or has dated an Italian woman or man, y'all already know, man, we are firecrackers and we can't help it. It's in our blood. Like, it doesn't matter how healed I get or how much work I do on myself. I have this passion, and I don't even have a lot of fire in my chart, guys. I really don't. I think I only have a fire in in my actual natal birth chart. I have fire in one area. And other than that, it's in my Mars, I think. That's it. And other than that, I don't have no fire in my chart. But man, let me tell you, I have, I don't know. And it's in my whole dad's side of the family. Even my mom's, like, even though they're Polish over there, like, my dad's side, they're all pure Italian. And, like, you know, they come from Italy and shit. And every single one of us has a temper. My father, even though I don't talk to him and stuff, but he was horrible, even to this day. Horrible temper. And it's not like out of bad intentions, it's just gets triggered, like, really, like, I don't know, something got to be worked on. And let me tell you, I've done a lot of fucking healing work on myself, a lot of healing work, and I still, that fire inside of me still is there. Like, I think it's part of who I am. Of course, you know, I've learned to pick my battles. Like, you can't be out there being a fucking firecracker. You're gonna go to jail. So it's something I've worked on, but it's still there, and it always will be. So anyways, moving on. Spiritual court. Spiritual court is in session. It's her court is in session. A verdict is in. No appeal on the docket. My own sin. On a cage made of steel. Somebody could be going to jail. Spiritual jail. You could be seeing a lot of crows at this time. Usually there's a bunch of crows outside, but there hasn't been here lately. I don't know where they're at. It's kind of like your shadow. Like, I was just talking about my issues with anger and stuff, right? This is something that it's like, this is like your shadow, okay? Your holy shadow. And also, crows are mystic messengers. So crows could be giving you messages at this time. You could be going through a death and rebirth, or you have. You have some wealth and good luck coming in. I definitely see that here. This could have been what was going on in the courts. Somebody could have tried to siphon your energy or siphon your wealth. Somebody could be doing glamour and mirror magic. Ooh, that was like 3 cards. We have the Bulls of Strength. Yeah, you know what? It's funny. I was just talking about, like, your fire. Somebody I could be talking about in the collective has a lot of fire. You could have, like, Aries. That flame. This is, like, your masculine energy. Like me, I have to say that's my masculine energy. That's like that. That's the masculine energy with me. So maybe resonate with that. But that's your masculine energy. It's very, like, almost like an Aries energy. Like, very fiery and just, like... Ooh, I just dropped another damn card. I swear to gosh. I'm going all the way here. It says confronting the beast within me down there. So this is like taming your inner beast, right? I'm not going to picking that up, guys. I'm not. All right. Prayers denied, divine wrath, unforgiven sin. Somebody's praying right now. Let's get into some tarot and see exactly what this is, because this is kind of we're already 19 minutes in right now. Whew. All right. Ooh, death. I told you somebody's going through a rebirth, baby. I love this. I love that energy. So we got death and rebirth here with the crows. Yeah, somebody went through a rebirth here. Put this back in the deck. I just heard your awakening was not, like, they never counted on you having a spiritual awakening. Whoever these people who wear all these masks. Seven of Pentacles. First card out. Death came out anyways. You guys see that? Death came out. Ooh. I'm telling you, somebody was not counting on you having a rebirth here. They were over here. I'm not getting a very good energy off the Seven of Pentacles. They were over here like waiting for something to grow or to prosper. They could have been waiting also on the energy of death to visit you. And I don't mean like death in rebirth. See, that's like the irony in this. Yeah, this group collaboration. The irony of this is like they're over here waiting. They were praying to the underworld, doing spell work, energy manipulation, working with the angel of death to cause an ending in your life. They didn't realize how much of a force you truly were, though. And what you did is you took this energy and alchemized it. This is before you might have even known that you were an alchemist. This could have been your higher self that was doing this. And I don't really know how that would have... Yeah. It's like it's like the angel of death came to you. And I don't know why I'm seeing this, but you see the child there? It's like the angel of death came to you. It's some death, and it's like you were like an innocent child and death was like just chilling there looking at you. Trampled all over this motherfucker, but sitting there just looking at you. And you're giving death a flower. You're giving it a flower. And you alchemize the energy, and you actually, instead of it ending you, it ended the parts of you that needed to go, and you healed, and you had a rebirth. That's beautiful, guys. Three of Wands. Yeah, you're waiting for your ships to sail in, and your ships have a lot to do with wealth. Your independence. Your independent wealth. Yeah. All right. What else? Yeah, these people over here were spying, gossiping. This was a lot of gossip, a lot of slander, a lot of spying, defamation of character. They were seeing how this was going to manifest into your life. Meanwhile, you're over here waiting for your ships to sail and wealth is coming. Good luck ahead. They didn't count on that. Five of Cups. You released... You could have struggled with addictions, depression, mental health issues. But it's like, you see how this is in the reverse? It's like you turned around, and instead of focusing on those 3 cups, you turned around and you started focusing on the 2 cups that were full. And this is a lot of darkness. You see how this is like just with the death and the... Like you were down in the underworld and your lower self healing. While you were going through your darkest moments, whatever this energy is was doing a lot of gossip and slandering. All right, so can you tell us about the wealth that's coming in and the wealth that's coming ahead for the collective? Knight of Wands. Fast action. Something's coming in fast. You're sitting here like patiently waiting for your ships to sail in, right? It's something that's coming at you really quickly. This could be something to do with, ooh, and we got the lovers here. Look at this. This could be something to do with the love situation. The 2 of Cups with the lovers on the bottom of the deck. This is part of your wealth. Remember, wealth doesn't always mean money, guys. You can't buy love. Love is the true wealth. Okay? So something in regards to that. It's coming at you fast and very passionately, though, whatever this is. What is this that's coming in for the collective? I feel like my cards are backwards. You know. The Hermit. You're in hermit mode right now, working on yourself. Doing a lot of research and studying, I just heard. Keeping to yourself right now, patiently waiting for what God has in store for you. And that's the truth. Ace of Swords, 10 of Cups. Y'all, look at this. No, I thought that was the 10 of Pentacles. I'm sorry. But on the bottom of the deck, the 10 of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. And then 5 of Swords and the Ace of Swords. So that's a 6 of Swords here. So you defeated this enemy. You defeated this energy, and now you are transitioning into calmer waters. You're on the boat with Spirit. You're going through this transition phase, right? You're going through another death and rebirth. So you've already been through one. You're going through another death and rebirth, collective. And this time it's so that you can bring in your 10 of Cups and your Ace of Pentacles that Spirit is bringing in for you. And this is coming in really quickly with the 8 of Wands. Woo-wee. Woo-wee, woo-wee. Somebody could drive motorcycles. I don't know why I'm making that sound. Okay, I'm being weird. Something's coming at you with the Knight of Wands here and the 8 of Wands. That's like really fast. It's like super fast. What is this that's coming in? I've seen the 10 of Cups. Ten of Wands. Why is the 10 of Wands here? The 10 of Cups. Came out anyways. Y'all seen that? Okay, so you're going... What's coming in is that you're about to be released from burdens, from heavy burdens. I could be talking to somebody who's been doing things all on their own for a while now, in hermit mode, handling everything by yourself. You're about to have some type of... Or this could be spiritual. This could be your ancestors coming in to help you with something. They could be coming in, but nope, there's the 2 of Cups right there. With the Knight of Cups. This has something to do with love, a happy home. You're not going to be doing it by yourself anymore, I just heard. Jesus. This is a pain in the ass. I talked to a Queen of Swords. Very discerning at this time. Cutting off anything that is not for your highest and greatest good. Knight of Swords. Taking action on something. This is a lot of fast acting movement. Stability. You're working on your stability. The 2 of Cups right here. Yeah, something's coming in. There's an offer that you're going to be receiving. This is going to be like a lighthouse. This is going to lead you to safety. This is going to bring you to your 10 of Cups. This is something that's coming in pretty quickly, but Spirit is saying to use your gift of discernment because, of course, anytime that God is sending in something, Satan's going to be sitting there trying to copycat it. That's what Satan does. He copies shit. He copies so that it's an illusion, right? Because if that's why, like yesterday with the reading, right? I was talking about how like the devil, the demon and the angel, and how this like kind of tricked you out of your true divine counterpart. That's because Satan replicates things. That's how he uses, that's how we get so confused in these illusions, right? Just like I was saying yesterday in the collective, whoever that was resonating for, like you were tricked out of your true divine counterpart because you fell for a false one, which was really a demon essentially. And it felt so strong because of the trauma bond, but it took you a couple lifetimes to really realize what that was. And in this lifetime, it happened pretty fast, and you ended up leaving that situation and learning from it. You had your spiritual awakening in the midst of that heartbreak, whatever that dark relationship was for you in this lifetime. It was a catalyst to your awakening, right? And that person's going to have, I was picking this up, that person's going to have a lot of similarities to your true divine counterpart because it was a replica of him, but it was a replica of Satan. It was a fraud. So really on the outside, it was had a lot of the same characteristics. That's why you kind of felt like you kind of recognized that soul. Well, you did essentially because you had past lives with them. But you guys get what I'm saying? It's like, Spirit, help me say this. It's like they had the same characteristics, but not. It was like a copycat. It's just like if you take somebody and you make a clone of them. Like they're going to have the same kind of characteristics, but deep down, it's not going to be the same. It's not, It's to trick people out of their spot, and that's what happened. And it's happened to a lot of us in this collective. And in this lifetime, we came back to finish that out because we realized that's not, you know, we had to come to that reckoning. You know, we had to accept that, and that was a hard thing for us to accept, for everybody in this collective, for anybody that's went through that. It was hard. It was a hard thing, right? Because we're empathic, and there was love there. Even though we realized that it was a false love, there was still love. There was still hard to let it go, because you at the end of it, you just wanted this person to be saved. You wanted them to transition to go. That you wanted to pull them out of the stronghold with Satan and bring them back to Jesus, bring them back to God. That's what you ended up wanting in the whole thing. It wasn't even about the dynamic anymore, or the love story anymore. It was about saving this person's soul, your higher self. And you had to let that go. And that was what was hard about it. Now your true emperor is coming in. Or empress, okay? Yeah, with the chariot. The emperor with the chariot. The emperor is the one that gets on the chariot. Coming right to you. Hell yeah, guys. All right. Well, that's the message. I'm going to get a closing out message for this. We're going to get a Shaman's Dream Oracle. I hope that helped somebody. I'm not sure what I'm going to title this one. It's kind of a little bit all over the place. But hey. All right. What message do we want to get? Do we want to get a closing message for this? We'll get a Divine Master. See what Divine Master has a message. I don't know where the book's at. Hopefully, oh, here it is. Okay. We gotta get organized at some point today, because this is ridiculous. I'm so unorganized today. All right. Ooh, Thoth. Divine magic. The teacher awakens. The student becomes the master. Okay. Let's get into this, guys. Let's see. That's too many. Oh, we got Metatron, and we got some powerful energy just popped out there, baby. We got Metatron and Sandalphon and Melchizedek. However you say that. You guys, you already know. I pull him quite often, actually. Sacred connection. What was I saying, man? You have your true twin flame coming in. You have a sacred connection coming in. That's truly sacred. There's not going to be lessons to learn in this. It is the ultimate fulfillment, right? It's your job. You and your counterpart have now learned lessons, and you're ready to come into union. This is going to bring you onto a higher level, it's going to be otherworldly. You're also being asked to study something right now. Understanding lessons. Hathor. Okay, let's see. Metatron and Sandalphon. 100. Ooh, I just opened a 111. You guys see that? All right, so 111 could be significant. Yeah, Archangel Metatron and Sandalphon are twin flames. Everything is working out for your highest good. All the information and experiences that are coming to you now are bringing you a greater sense of connection and understanding. Be open and aware to the signs and synchronicities that are occurring at this time. For these are miraculous reminders that there is a force beyond your human comprehension that is helping you and your best self, and helping you be your best self and live a life filled with purpose and meaning. If you feel stuck or unsure where things are going, you are being encouraged to see your situation from a higher perspective. If things aren't going according to your plan, it doesn't mean that things aren't going according to the divine plan. A power that is greater than you, but also within you, is working to help you learn from life experiences and understand that you are interconnected with your source and co-creator of your destiny. And then we have Melchizedek. You are being encouraged to dive into spiritual study. Don't skim the surface, go deeper. And there's important information out there that will support you in taking your path and skills to the next level. There's a good chance that you may want to get out there with what you know, but the universe wants you to study a little more before taking a leap into the unknown. When you study, you demonstrate how committed you are to the spiritual path. And when you are committed, the universe will present you with opportunities that will take you further along the path and toward a feeling of fulfillment and purpose. If you're intending to work in a particular field, ask yourself if there's anything you need to read up on or study first. If so, or if something springs to mind, take note, as this is your next step. So maybe doing some research. I got this message, doing some research on Sandalphon and Metatron and their story. Okay, so that could be all right, guys, I'm going to close this out. I hope that helps somebody. If you feel guided, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Help me grow my channel, guys, okay? Below, you'll see a donations link if you would like to help my channel out in any way. Or just hyping, just liking, just comment, just sharing, just being here, okay? Thank you guys so much. And all glory goes to the Most High God, all right?